Louis Capaldi on 88.7, the Bulls, Jeff Coates, it's Drive Time Live. We have a very special guest, and I'll be honest with you. When I saw this guy on American Idol, I'm like, hey, I know this guy. I've talked to this guy. Very cool dude. One of the individuals who auditioned for this season of American Idol. He's based in Chicago. His name is Isaiah Grass. He received the Male Pop Vocalist of the Year award from the International Music and Entertainment Association, and of course has performed across the states. Isaiah, how you doing on this beautiful Monday?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
I'm doing excellent. You know, I got to ask you, when you auditioned for American Idol, how were you feeling at that time?
You know, I was nervous like most times before, so you know what I usually do is I pray. I ask God to give me the courage, to give me the ability to give a great performance, you know, calm my nerves, and most importantly, just to do a great job in front of the judges.
I would say that's a great thing to do.
Yeah, it's helped me so much through every type of show. Just to calm my nerves, I just pray to God, just to give me relax my brain and just do the best that I can.
Absolutely. Now, when you saw yourself on TV, obviously with the knowledge millions of people saw you, what did you think?
It was really like amazing, but I was a little disappointed as the show decided to focus on my modeling career and influencing so much to the point where they kind of cut out everything that I truly feel is way more important. Like, you know, I work with a lot of different charities like the Salvation Army and children's hospitals, and I feel like that's way more important to show than, you know, just showing that I do modeling and influencing, because there's way more to me than what was shown, unfortunately.
It certainly gives it a different spin, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does, but, you know, I don't have control of how any TV station edits their footage. I do what they ask me to do, and, you know, I just have to hope for the best.
Absolutely. Well, speaking of which, the judges and after producers had heard you do this one particular song that obviously all of our listeners are going to know. That's the one that you decided to do, and we're going to play a little clip of that right now from American Idol. This is Isaiah Grass covering Aha, Take On Me.
Walking away, I don't know what I'm to say or feel anyway. Save another day to find you shying away. I'll be coming for your love, okay? Take on me, take on me. On me, on me,
Oh my goodness. I tell you, Isaiah, when I heard that, I got the chills.
Oh man, thanks.
I cannot believe that. I mean, I've never heard a high note like that. You slayed it.
Thank you so much. I have to give so much credit to my amazing music teacher who passed away. Unfortunately, they didn't show that in the footage, but you know, the producers asked me to sing that song, and they even compared me to Adam Lambert, which I think is an amazing compliment. And I wanted to be able to show, you know, everyone who was watching that I was able to do a wide variety of, you know, music. And not only that, but there's more than me to just one tone of voice, because, you know, on American Idol, I wanted to be really showcase that type of ability to so many people who were listening.
Oh, absolutely. And I was watching that and I was thinking to myself, if that were Randy and Paula and Simon, I mean, the comparison to Adam Lambert was obvious. I mean, I definitely think you'd have gone through, but that's besides the point. I understand the celebrity judges tweeted you. What was that like?
I thought it was pretty cool. I never thought in a million years that would happen to me, and not alone just that, but I really got to sing with Katy Perry and Lionel Richie and Luke Bryant. They actually sang with me, and it was a good amount of time that I got to even, show the world who I am as an artist. And again, it's just pretty amazing for everything that's happened from it.
That's very cool. Now, based on your appearance, it was episode 3 this season, American Idol. Is there anything, you brought it up that they always edit and they show what they want to show, but now that we've got you one-on-one, is there anything that you'd like to share with the listeners that they should know about you?
Absolutely. When I was a child, I was bullied a lot in school, and I want people to know it is never okay for someone to do this to anyone at any age. I hope I can be a positive role model for people out there and teach them no matter what obstacles may come your way, you have the ability to rise above the clouds. Don't let your past dictate your future. Be the best that you can be. When I went on the show, I had no idea what I was getting myself into. And however American Idol decided to portray me, there's way more to me than what people saw. And it's something where so many people have been able to learn my name. Publicists have reached out to me, and different clients, and so many new followers from around the world have just taken the time to send me messages, and it's been a surreal opportunity. And like I said, there's a lot of footage that wasn't been able to be seen, and if people really want to know who I am, they can just go on my Instagram at Isaiah G Music, or they can just personally message me, and I would be more than happy to talk to them.
That's awesome. How many artists would you actually get a direct message from, right?
Right?
DMs, and you're like, oh my gosh, he actually messaged me back. So cool.
Yeah, it was pretty cool, for sure.
Isaiah, I know you have a desire to make music that helps other people. Tell us about your latest single, Wherever You Are.
Okay, so my new song, it is called Wherever You Are, and I wrote this song because there are so many people that go through hard times in life, and we don't feel like people are sometimes there. And I wanted to create something so people understand that you're never alone. If you've lost someone to a tragic car accident, or you have gone through a divorce, or you've lost your job, even with the coronavirus going on, there's so many people in the world that are being affected by it. This song is so impacting to help people to understand that we as a world, as a congregation, as a family, as friendships, it's nice to know that there are people there to help us wherever we are in life. And I truly hope when people hear the song Wherever You Are, that it touches their heart. Not only that, I write other songs that are the same way. I wrote a song called This Is Not a Love Song, and it's about being in a toxic relationship. I wrote a Christmas song called Christmas With You, and I donate all the proceeds to children's hospitals. So there's so much that American Idol didn't show people on TV, but there's way more to me that I want to be transparent with people. And I thank you for allowing me the opportunity to share my version of what happened.
Absolutely, and I'm happy to be that vehicle for you, because I would love people to know more about you and what a great guy you are. We're going to give the listeners a special treat. Usually around this time we do our download of the day, but today we're going to make that download of the day, Isaiah Grass, Wherever You Are. And I'll be honest with you, I'm not a person that pays a lot of attention to lyrics, but I want you to pay attention to the lyrics of this song. Hang on, Isaiah, we'll be right back with you, and here's the download of the day, Isaiah Grass, Wherever You Are.
Thank you so much.
Wherever you are, wherever
our American Idol contestant from this season, and he's happy to take your questions at 480-655-8870. We'll have those questions coming up right after this break. Underwriting for programming on the Pulse from... Rihanna, Calvin Harris on that one. This is What You Came For on 88.7 The Pulse. We have the pleasure to be talking with American Idol contestant Isaiah. Isaiah?
Back on the line. How you doing, Isaiah?
I'm doing great. Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity to be on radio and talk to you about my experience on American Idol and share my music with all your viewers on the station.
Absolutely. You know what? We actually have a couple listeners on hold who want to ask you some questions. So let's go to line 2 here. And Beth, how you doing?
I'm great. My heart's pounding now. I'm amazed I actually get to ask Isaiah a question and talk to him.
And go ahead. What question was that?
I'm curious how he's coping, and obviously he's getting a lot of attention since the show. And I'm wondering how he's coping with that, if it's a little overwhelming. Is he surprised by it all? Because I'm sure I'm not the only person who's noticed how great he is and fell in love with him on the show.
Absolutely. Let's ask him. Hang on. Isaiah, did you hear that?
Thank you so much for taking the time to call into the radio station to talk to me. That was very nice of you. To answer your question, I have had so many people from around the world following me on social media, and they've taken the time to send me messages on Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and Snapchat. Even people follow me on TikTok. I've had publicists reach out to me, and I've had different clients and photographers, but most importantly, I've been able to, really be able to share my message with people, because the people who have done their research like you've done, you know that I really like to create music that can help people, and it means so much to me when people take the time out of their day to go look for me to just talk to me. And like you, I want to say thank you so much for really doing that. You're such an incredibly amazing person. Thank you so much.
We'll be back with more from Isaiah Grass in just a minute, taking your calls at 480-655-8870.
I want your stupid love.
It's a new one from Lady Gaga, Stupid Love on 88.7 The Pulse, talking to Isaiah Grass, American Idol contestant. We are back, and we got lots of listeners. Our lines are blowing up, Isaiah, to talk to you. We're going to go over to, right? Good feeling, huh?
Wow.
We're going to go over to line 5, and Carla. Hang on, Isaiah. Let's talk to Carla here. Carla, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. What's your question for Isaiah?
So my question for Isaiah is, when you were getting started in the music industry and becoming an up-and-coming singer, was there a particular artist or musician that he sought for inspiration to find his sound?
Isaiah, what do you think?
Hi, Carla. Thank you so much for taking the time to tune in. To answer your question, I would say when I was younger, I grew up singing in a church choir, and I had so many different, tastes of music, so I can't really pick just one, because, I loved anything from Josh Groban. I liked pop music and rap music and country, so it's so hard to really say. I love all music.
All right, thank you, Isaiah. We're going to go to line 2 right now, and Barbie. Barbie, how you doing?
Hi, is this Isaiah?
Yes, what question did you have for Isaiah?
Oh, well, first I have to tell him how gorgeous he is.
I'm sure he appreciates that.
And all of the places that he's at in his modeling headshots and stuff, is that like all around the world? Because some of those places look really exotic.
Yes, Isaiah, go ahead.
So thank you so much, Barbie, for tuning in. To answer your question, as a model, I have been, very fortunate to work with a lot of different photographers. And when magazines get published, they do send them out to different places. I have been featured in magazines that have gone, internationally and nationally. But I really am so grateful for all the opportunities that I'm given from anyone. And again, I just want to say thank you so much for choosing to call in to talk to me. I really, really appreciate it.
More from Isaiah Grass next on 88.7 The Pulse, talking to American Idol contestant Isaiah Grass. Rise in 88.7 The Pulse, got American Idol contestant Isaiah Grass on the line, and I think we got time for one more question on the show here. Let's go to line number 5, and Isaiah, hold on. Let's go to line number 5. This is Calvin. Calvin, how you doing today?
Hey, this is Calvin. I'm doing great. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. What's your question for Isaiah?
So, Isaiah, this is your buddy from Chicago. I met you a few years ago. But will you audition for American Idol for another season coming up?
Isaiah, you going to audition for American Idol? Calvin wants to know. Again.
Calvin, I appreciate that you took the time to call in. And yes, I remember you. You were the one that was at the Magnificent Mile Light Festival when it was snowing outside, so thank you so much for calling in. To answer your question, I've had other TV shows such as The Voice and American Idol reach out to me, and I truly feel like the opportunity that I was given is just something that I would like to do once. It was something that I'm grateful for, but it's something that I feel like one time was enough to really show people who I am. Now I want to really focus on sharing with people my story, my message on my music, but most importantly, continuing to grow my audience with everyone that has now been meeting me on my own.
That's fantastic. Isaiah, it's been a pleasure having you on the show. We have a billion more questions, but we can't get to everybody, unfortunately, and I do thank you for your time.
Oh, well, thank you so much. I really appreciate it that you asked me to do an interview with you today. I just want to say thank you to all of the viewers right now that are listening. My name is Isaiah Grass. I'm a singer-songwriter based in Chicago. I would love to be able to keep in touch with you on social media. On my Instagram, I post a lot of content, so if you guys haven't yet, follow me at Isaiah G Music. Make sure to check out my music on YouTube, and thank you so much to all of you guys that have taken the time to message in. I'm sorry I wasn't able to actually talk to you, but if you want to talk to me afterwards, I encourage you to tweet me or leave me a comment or follow me on any of my social media. Again, thank you so much for allowing me to share, my story of who I am. Thank you to all of you that watched me on American Idol, and just know that this will not be the end of my journey, and I encourage you guys to listen to my songs. This is not a love song, and wherever you are, because they are so much about the things right now in life that people, are going through, and to all of the people all around the world that are going through the coronavirus right now, I hope that everything gets better for you guys, and, again, we just have to be there for each other through these dark times and just be there to support each other when we really need each other. So thank you again so much to each and every one of you from wherever you are, from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for listening to my radio interview today, and thank you to Pulse for allowing me to come on here today to share with you guys my story and my music.
Absolutely. Thanks again, Isaiah. Remember, you can catch him on social media at Isaiah G Music. Thanks, Isaiah.
Bye, everyone.
Wherever you are.